Hey everybody, Spectrum Minecraft here, and I'm back for another episode of Starbound, the new game that I'm going to be playing. And I've done a little bit of research, and I've also have some things to talk about before we move forward in the series. And as you guys can see, I put a flag on top of my house because I made it in my spaceship. I clicked some buttons and I made it with a 3D printer. But yeah, so this episode is going to be, we're going to go do some mining right now. Just going to check. No, I have nothing smelting, but as you guys can see, I built some copper greaves and a copper helmet, and this is armor stuff, which I'm planning on building into the puddle pants down here, which is sort of like the iron armor, I'd say. Same with chest plate. It's built with like copper. You build the copper part of it, and you build it into the iron part, which is like the really strong armor things that you can get. And I also have, what's my mission? Current quest right now. That's not it. First contact, your ship's engine. So I have to build the and take a look in the crafting table here. I have to build the distress beacon, and I'm actually getting pretty close. I could build it probably whenever I wanted to, but I'm just trying to get some armor and stuff going too. And I need to find some silver because silver is sort of rare. It's not like extremely rare, but you know, it's just sort of hard to find. And yeah, so I've been doing some research, and then it turns out that the Hyodal, that's like the fish person that I am right now, they're sort of based on ancient Japan and their ways of like you know, just like peace, and they're still like very well trained in martial arts and stuff like that, like some of the best. But then they also sort of choose, they know that pacifism is like one of the better ways, and that's sort of what these people sort of represent, the guys I'm playing. So that's what I think that they're based off of, is ancient Japan. And some of the other races that you can play in this game, yeah, you can see a lot of that they come from, I think the most medieval one, the robots. For some reason, the robots are the medieval people. So they would have castles and stuff like that, and that is, I don't know, the robots are weird. But then, yeah, the people sort of like space people. It's really interesting. And then, yeah, there's lots of different races and stuff that you can play, which all sort of have their own different endgame. As I said before, well, actually, just straight out, the beginning of your game is a lot different too. Every time you play a different race, I think the game's going to be something new, which is a lot to say for this game, because that means it's going to have lots of replayability when the full game comes out. That's the other thing. Right now I'm playing the beta version. The beta version is basically I'm in the progenitor phase of the beta, which means this is the very earliest stage, and that means the beta is pretty bad, as in they'll have updates which will wipe complete characters. I've decided how to do with that, because if I'm doing a Let's Play series, I'm not really a beta tester, I want to say, although I would. People will hate me for this, but I'm not exactly a beta tester, even though I would, like, yeah, I'm not going to get my characters wiped, just because I'm making a Let's Play, and that makes it sort of hard to continue, because I don't want to have 50 different Let's Plays every time that there is, like, a little patch put in, which I think there's going to be a couple over the progenitor phase of the beta. The beta is in 3 phases, by the way. Stone pickaxe and some pixels. Oh, okay. Yeah, back to the progenitor phase, and then the next phase. Whoa, I think that's poison water. I'm not gonna step in that, though I bet you guys will be able to see what poison water does at some point in here. Yeah, and also I have all these mines set up. If that's a good enough explanation for how I'm down here. I made those passages down by literally just digging down, which is nothing really important. That's a silver ore, so I'm gonna need to get that. So yeah, there's 3 phases of the beta, as in after progenitor, that's the really earliest one. There's lots of bug crashes and crap that makes the game difficult to play through, and that's what I'm in right now. But then after that, there's the next phase, which is quite better. It's just missing some of the features, like there's a new race that should be in the game that what isn't in it right now. It won't be in the next phase. It's only going to be in the 3rd beta phase, And beta phase is basically the last game, or the last phase of all the betaing, the beta phases. That's the last phase. And yeah, the third one. Which reminds me, I only have one thing of meat down here, which could be a big deal. But yeah, so that's the last stage, and basically the game's almost perfect. It's just missing out some of the very minor things that make the game what it's going to be in the final phase. But that's basically how it's going to go out, as in I'm going to have let's plays for the phases. I was thinking of actually not even making that many let's plays. This one definitely for Progenitor, and I might just keep this guy all the way out through the first phase of the beta testing and to the next one, so I can see as much of the world in my first let's play as possible. And then what I'm going to do is when the third beta phase comes out, I'm going to play the new race that comes out. So it's going to be quite new, although I will skip some of the early exposition stuff at the start of the let's play. And as a YouTuber, I always spend lots of time thinking about this and how I'm going to work out for a series, because I'd rather have a series than like 10 series with 5 episodes every series. I have like 30 episodes in one big series. The latter is always the better one, where I have just tons of series. Tons of series. I don't know how the hell. Man, I suck at speaking the English language, even though I suck at every other language I know too. Anyways though, that's how it's all gonna work out. Also, Molotov cocktails. I've arranged my bar up here, so it's best for combat. I have a shield. I should be able to dual wield it with a sword, however, I don't know how. See, so I might, yeah, I don't know how. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, there's something in that cave down there. So I guess that could be an order of business right now, because I don't know where to go else in this cave. This episode is basically dedicated towards spelunking, and then as we move on, I think I want to have traveled to another planet by episode 4. I don't know if that should be the way to go. It can definitely be done, and yeah, well, we just gotta take things at a legitimate rate here. In this episode, we're just gonna explore some caves and get to know the game. Sort of just by running around. This green water is definitely poison water. The last time I tried to play this game, I got messed up by it quite often. Can I get that chest underwater? So it's just a chest that is underwater. There's not even, oh no, yeah, there's your poison water for you. Yeah, see, it's, whoa, what the hell is, yeah, it's really annoying. It's gonna do lots of overtime damage to you. Actually, that didn't turn out that bad, as I've had happen to me before by the poison water. Well, that was the chest that I had there. For, I mean, there's just some scary looking monsters. Let's try to snipe them off. Oh, he moved. There we go, I got him. Well, he just fell pretty far. Yeah, these ones look pretty scary. I don't even exactly want to get into a fight with one. Let's just block them off so I can try to dig and get my my silver ore right here. There's some iron down there too. There's a lot of iron up here with this creepy guy. Oh my god. I wonder if he could fit through. These scary little gremlin. He could definitely get through. I'm thinking, because he's not very tall. Ooh. Okay. Man, he has fire on his head. Or he's like a flaming hat. I don't know. I'll say he has a flaming hat. I'm not expecting him to be very friendly because he's making all these crawling noises. When you're down in these caves, I did like... actually, those guys are pretty easy one-shotting them. Okay. Yeah, let's try not to miss anything in these caves. I don't really want to come back. Ooh, there's some big monsters over there. Actually, I must have been down there, been to that chest before up there. I'm thinking over in the top left because... Yeah, I must have. Because, there's a torch there. I don't think torches can be found unless I'm the one who put it down. So let's just go ahead and say, yeah. I've been up there and I don't need to go all the way up there. I still want to get my iron so I can get some iron armor. At least the pants before I go ham and make the what's it called? The distress beacon, because I do know what happens when you make the distress beacon. Whoa, what's that noise? Something's definitely dying. Everything's dying over here in this. Green, gooey stuff. That sort of sucks. Yeah, I know what happens when you make the distress beacon. I'm not gonna spoil it now, but it's definitely gonna be interesting, and I'm gonna want to have some armor for when that happens. I don't like poison. Just cover that up. I'm just gonna dig down from here and avoid the poison over there, because I've been taking lots of hits from poison. Oh, there's a lot of silver. Silver and gold. Here's some silver, and I hope I'll be able to find my way out afterwards. I'm trying to go through. I haven't died yet, which is very good. I'm gonna try to get through without dying the least amount possible. Just try to get as deep as possible in here. That's what she said. As possible this mission. Down into these caves. On my last profile, I think I found some statues and some dungeons, but I wasn't taking it all too seriously. I was just trying to explore around and try to learn the game before I had to make a let's play of it. And yeah, I was just jumping down, pick a few things up before I die, and get brought back up to the surface. You lose pixels when you die. And pixels is sort of like the form of money, I think, in the game. And yeah, so those are all the big things to sort of know. I swear to God, I saw move. Oh yeah, torch flickering. I hate this because it's 1 o'clock at night. It's not like this is a scary ghost game or anything. It's like not particularly scary. Then pop-ups are just gonna... Oh, pop-ups. I just guess like when monsters jump out of nowhere and freak you out. I've even been freaked out by Minecraft playing it late at night before. Freaking Minecraft when like Endermen utterly surprise you. But they just come out of nowhere and they're right up in your face. And that's actually pretty scary too. And then when he sort of disappears for a while, and you're freaking out because you don't know where the Endermans ran off to, and the next thing you know, you look behind you and he's there. Or it's like after you have a fight with him, and you're really close to being dead, and he disappears for like 15 seconds, you're just waiting for your hearts to regenerate, and next thing you know, he pops up behind you and kills you right when you think you're in the clear. All this scary stuff with Endermen that just make you jump, and then you're all tense and ready for something to happen again, and then you start freaking out. That's what's scary at nighttime. Not even like really scary things that, you know, it's almost more fear of the unknown, or surprises that really get you, or really get me at least. Yeah, at that point where you don't really know what happens. I guess that's why they have all those scary stories, where it sort of leads off, but then no one really knows what happens. They just leave it with, they don't really explain what happens to the characters or whatever. And then that's why it's so scary, because you don't know. So it leaves your mind to imagine all these bad things. It's feeling like, oh yeah, they were fine. nothing bad happened. They just got on the bus and left. Or you can just start freaking out because your brain starts that's not iron, is it? That's gravel, so I don't want to go up there. I got this gold though, because gold's nice. I'm assuming that that's valuable. Yeah, I can make some good stuff with that. That gold. Here's some more iron. Oh, so I'm at a part where now you get hurt by touching objects of the cave. Yeah, this is when you touch those stalagmites and that stuff there that I touched, it hurts you. Now what's this? Find some little temple. I think this is like Egyptian ruins, because look, there's pottery down there. I'm just gonna get my iron because I'm a scumbag here. Let me get my iron really quick. Okay, I got that. Eye tombstone. Warrior's tombstone. Grounded. Oh, the grounded is supposed to be the birds, the avian race or whatever. They have their religion. For those who don't believe in it, or the birds that don't believe in it are called the groundeds, whatever. This is pretty cool. Found this little rune here. Ah. Got those pixels. I don't know if this is the dead end or not. Okay, well let's come this way. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh my god. A hammer. Hammers were important in Terraria. In Terrorbitor. Oh crap. I'm gonna be dead soon. Oh. Whoa. And I died. So that's the first time that I've died. Okay. Oh, I get to see my death animation for this character finally. Oh, he's like a tadpole. That's really cool. Well, that sucks, but it was getting boring in the mine. Sort of glad that I got out because I did want to get back up and try to, oh crap. Ah. Man, it's hard to see in the dark, holy crap. I gotta get back to my house here. What is this? Whoa. That was really close. It's, silver ore. Smelt the silver. Oh, there's more of it. Let's see what we can make before I end the episode. Oh, smelt. A platinum bar. I wonder what you do with the platinum bars. Okay, platinum bars, let's see what else. Iron, yeah, this should be enough to make my armor that I wanted to make. And maybe the, that satellite disc. Yeah, but this is all the mining that I want to have done. Because I don't really want to do any more of that. So I'll stay up here, build the, distress beacon. We can get another episode going here tonight. For, because we're not quite finished yet. Yeah, anyways guys, that's it for this episode. You know, I just gotta, here, let's run over to the anvil. Actually, wait, right here. Distress beacon. Where is it? Here it is. So, don't have enough copper bar or wood planks, and I can make the wood planks. I can make enough of those. Let's craft. I don't know how many it makes every time times 3, that should be more than enough. That I just clicked my way there. Only 18. Okay, let's go up here. Click one, oh. I don't know what's going on here. Let's just take a quick look, because I think it might have gone to the back of my inventory. Yeah, wood planks, I only have 18. That's very interesting. I thought I'd make more wood planks there. Whatever. So, let's get the, yeah, so all I need is wood to make my distress beacon. That was all I need. Anyways, guys, that's it for this episode, though. I'll just cut that off there. Thank you guys for watching. That's all for now. That's Spectrum out.